microphone. Then tell me, you got 2 minutes. Something wrong with them. I'm Pastor Jerry Stevenson. I serve as the preaching minister, one of the shepherds of the Midwest Church of Christ here in the city of Louisville. We minister an inner city ministry. We're a small congregation of 400 people with a worldwide mission, and that is to engage our community right in our own backyard. Several years ago, I was blessed to do the invocation for then a young doctor from Bowling Green, who was out here talking about it's time to work with children and people in the inner city. And I said, this man's out of his mind. Senator Paul came to us. We run an inner city ministry called the Village Learning and Development Center. Senator Paul came to us before he was senator, met with the parents of this small inner city ministry. And he made a promise to them that he would listen to them and that he would hear their voice. Ever since then, he comes back every year to hear the parents in that community. Most politicians, when they get to Washington, they forget about the people that they represent. I come to tell you, Senator Rand Paul does not forget those little mothers and fathers and those little children in that neighborhood. He does not forget them. In the neighborhood of our church, 81% of the 4th grade children are reading below standard. It is the commitment that Senator Rand Paul has come to visit our center. He helped us form our first annual free education freedom breakfast last year in 2014. And let me tell you something. Ever since then, there has been volunteers, resources coming so we can keep our commitment to the families of West Louisville. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been a Democrat all of my life. But in 2012, I decided I could no longer follow the leadership in the Democratic Party. I am an independent, and I am telling every independent, it's time for you to run out here and run with Senator Rand Paul. Throughout this country. He's not just engaged here in Louisville. He's engaged in Chicago, in Detroit, in Washington, in Atlanta. He goes everywhere. It doesn't matter what